Hey, what's going on? Zero Day J Hero Balls. Well, it's Sunday, February 1st. The market's about to open in about 2.5 hours. I stream every single day for Power Hour, to and through close, and I also stream at other random times. So if you want to hang out with a bunch of awesome people in the chat and watch me trade, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I go live. Anyway, I'm in my Lucid account and I have 5 Lucid Flex evals. Here they are. I want to show you where they're at. I've only traded them for one day. I like to play a game called Have or Smash. I don't recommend it, but that's how I like to trade. And they're all up halfway, 1,541 bucks. Got to get to 3,000 a pass, but there's a 50% consistency rule. Not a hard consistency rule. They're not super strict with it down to the percentage point. So if I get another 1,500 bucks or even less than that, they'll probably consider me passed. And then within minutes, I will be able to upgrade them to funded accounts and get my first day of trading in with those funded accounts. So that's my goal. But how I got to having these 5 accounts came as a result of me blowing 2 funded accounts I had that I just took a payout on last week. I'll show you them right here. So this was the 22nd. I pushed my 2 funded flex accounts to their 5th day of $150 or more. I requested, was approved, and the money was in my bank not even 5 minutes later. So, in case you were not aware, about this when it comes to Lucid, they pay the fastest. I've never been paid faster by any other prop firm. Now, what happened after I got this payout is the reason why I have those 5 evals. I was cruising along working towards my next payout with those 2 accounts. I got my 4th day in. I was up 315 bucks. This was last week. Around, I forgot what day it was, Wednesday? Wednesday or Thursday? I don't remember. I think it was Wednesday. I'm up 315 bucks. I don't need to touch it. I literally said I was done in the Discord where we all hang out, the DGen fam Discord. Then, of course, after I got shaken out of that trade, it went down another 130 ticks, which means I could have had another 1,300 bucks, and I was fucking annoyed at that point. And I don't know why, because it happens to me all the time. I'm used to it by now. You would think I would be used to it by now. But for whatever reason, when that happened, I got annoyed, and I tried to get a little bit more money in the account out of frustration. And then within like 5 to 10 minutes from there, I ended up not only giving all of that back after saying I was done. It usually happens after you say you're done when dumb shit starts happening, if you do dumb shit. It always goes horribly wrong. When you say you're done, at least for me, when you say you're done and then you go to get more, and then within 5 to 10 minutes, the accounts were blown. And I fucked myself out of another, potentially, I don't even know, a couple thousand bucks total between both accounts. I did finish the month at $44,665 in payouts, but that could have put me around 46 or 47,000, which would have been even better, right? But how it happened is what pissed me off. So that's how I ended up with those accounts, these 5. Let me show you. Let me load up the Discord. Give me that money. I think this is what I said on that day. Yeah, here it is. Look, look, look. All right. On the 27th. Give me that fucking money, son. There it is. There's the trade. That would have been day 4. It was day 4, but I got fucking annoyed. So let me show you what happened next. I literally said it probably goes lower, but I got to go to the gym. My son was on my ass to go with him. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I'm getting annoyed. Look, look. There's the trade right there, and it just keeps dropping. I got out at what? 698. It's already down 60 ticks or whatever, and it just keeps going. And then I'm gonna show you giving it all back because I'm fucking annoyed. Blah blah blah. There's just more playing out. And then look, now I'm down and I'm still in. I gave back all those gains. I go red. I'm still in. And then sure enough, it gets worse because I get annoyed and I just keep adding and it just keeps bouncing. I'm still in and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And at this point, I'm fucking annoyed. Look, I'm full porting, almost full porting. I'm in 3. I just don't give a fuck anymore. And before I knew it, it was fucking dead. There it is. They're gone. That's how that happened. It literally happened in like 5 to 10 minutes. I give all those type of play-by-plays in my Discord, which is funny because I'm not always just posting my wins. I post everything as I'm tilting. I was tilting so hard. After I blew these, I was so mad. I went and full ported my brand new pro take profit trader account and blew that. Of course, it went against me instead of going for me, but whatever. That's the long story of why I have these 5. But hey, it happens. But I still had a good month with Lucid, just Lucid. I mean, I had a great month across every prop for my trade, but I did pretty good with Lucid this month. What did I get? There's 2,800, another 2,800, That's 5,600. Another 3,000 there. That's 8,600. And then you add all this like small change here. What I do, like $8,700 in payouts in January just from Lucid. But anyway, the show goes on. We're pushing forward. I got these 5 accounts right here. We'll see if I could get them passed and funded. And my goal is to have 5 funded Lucid accounts that I could just keep taking payouts on until they push me live. That's the goal. And we'll see how it goes. With that said, Lucid is running a promotion right now where you could get 40% off any type of eval, any size. I like the flexes the most personally. I think they're the easiest ones to get paid on. There's no consistency rule on the funded account. There's no daily loss limit. They have the new black account and they brought back the pro account. They're all pretty good. It really depends on, you got to pick the one that best suits your trading style. I think the flex best suits my trading style. And I've been able to display the ability to get paid on it. So why not just keep trading the same type of account when I know I'm good at trading it and getting paid on it? So with that said, 40% off any type of eval with Lucid, any size. You could do this as many as 5 times. Put in the best code 0DayJ. It's good for the entire month of February. I don't know what happens after you use all 5. If you get a discount still, it's just a smaller discount. I'm not really sure. I also know if you've never had an account with Lucid, you'll get an extra 10% off. So you could get 50% off your first ever account with Lucid with my code 0DayJ. Anyway, my link's in the description below. If you have any comments or questions about any of this, leave it in the comment section below. Smash the like button for Treble Conti. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Catch me on my streams if you're around. We'd love to see you on there. Make sure you say hi, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.